Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video guys, I'm going to be showing you how to get a jailbreak on a PlayStation 4. Now currently this is only working for firmwares 7.55 and below, so if you are not on at least 7.55, this will not work for you. However, hopefully in the near future we'll get some jailbreaks for newer firmwares, but at this moment in time this is only for the 7.55 firmware and below. But with that being said, I hope you guys do go on to enjoy the video. Slap a like on it if you do, and let's get into it. Alright, so before we start, I'm just going to go into my settings and show you that right now my PS4 is on system software 7.51, which is a jailbreakable firmware because it's below 7.55. So what I'm going to do now is simply head into the internet browser. And we're going to need to do three things. We're going to first need to hit options and go down to delete all. And once that's been done, just hit options again. Go to browsing history, hit options, and then clear browsing history. And then finally go to settings, disable allow cookies, delete cookies, and then clear website data. You have to do those three things because you may encounter errors if you don't. But once you've done that, you're just going to go to the URL that I'm going to enter now. It's this one at the top. It's quite long, so I'll just leave it there for a second so you can pause the video and enter it. But this is the host that has worked the best for me. It's made by Dark Modder, but it's hosted by Top Gaming Tech, and the current website being hosted by Dark Modder for some reason doesn't work for me. It's only this one that's worked. I'm not sure why, but this should work for you as well. But just enter that and then hit go, and it will start to load and cache the website. So it should take about 10 seconds. And then once it's cached, it will tell you to turn off your internet and reopen the page. So we're just going to do that now. Going to go to settings, network, disconnect internet, and go back into the web browser, and the website should load again. And now this time that it loads, it's going to start doing the jailbreak, meaning you're going to encounter an error saying there isn't enough free system memory quite often. So every time you get that error that is about to show up now, I believe, since it's been stuck on 1% for a while. Yeah, if you get this, just hit OK and it will try again. Every time that shows up, just press OK. It's quite annoying, it will show up a lot, but you just have to keep trying, and then eventually it'll work. So I'll be back once it has worked. I won't skip it, I'll just speed up the video so that you know actually how long it's taken. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so it's actually started to load this time, which means that the exploit has worked. So after this, we're going to get onto this menu. And once here, we've got a lot of options here, but the first thing you want to do is go up here where it says new exploit and just click on that. And this should jailbreak your PS4. Now there is a chance that this could crash your PS4, or you'll just get an error saying it hasn't worked. That isn't very common, but it can happen, so just be aware of that. In my circumstance, it has actually failed, so I'm just going to restart my PS4 and I'll try it again. Alright, I've restarted my PS4, so I'm going to give it another go. and it has worked. So once it says jailbreak completed, you just want to go ahead and use either the mirror payload or the gold hen payload. And mirror is generally better, but mirror and hen are essentially the same, but I'm just going to go with mirror since it is a bit better. So just select whichever one you want and it will start to load it. And if you're doing mirror, it should make your screen go black like this. Don't panic, your PS4 hasn't crashed. It just means that mirror is loading. And in about 15 seconds, it should go back to normal, which you can see it's doing now. And once your screen has gone back to normal, you should now be jailbroken. And you can check if you are by going to your settings, going down to the bottom, and you should now see debug settings. Now, if your PS4 keeps crashing or jailbreaking like mine was, all you want to do is just start the playroom and then go and do the jailbreak again. It, for some reason, makes it crash a lot less, so if it's crashing a lot, just start up the playroom. But now you can install homebrews, so I'm just going to go ahead and install the homebrew store to show you that it is fully working. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll just go down to debug settings, go to game, package installer, and I'm going to do the homebrew store. And that's going to install now. And now if I go back to my home screen, I should have the homebrew store installed. Here it is. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!